Hi, I'm James Duke Mason. As someone who's an actor, and as someone who grew up in a high-profile entertainment family, I am fully aware of the challenges, difficulties, trials, and tribulations of being an actor, musician, or any kind of performer in Hollywood. The pressures are high. It's very tough. And this is particularly true of those in the industry who are gay. It is for that reason that so many gay, lesbian, and bisexual entertainers choose to remain in the closet. It started in the 1950s with celebrities like Tab Hunter, Rock Hudson, and Farley Granger. But what should by now have become an outdated relic of the past still rings true today. There is still a tremendous stigma in Hollywood when it comes to being an openly gay man or woman. And while significant progress has been made as of late, there are still so many people who are living a lie and putting up a facade for the public, more than anyone can really imagine. And while it is true that it'll be tough for that to change, the fact is that it can be done. As one of my idols, the late Bobby Kennedy, once said, "Each time a man stands up for an ideal, or acts to improve the lot of others, or strikes out against injustice, he sends forth a tiny ripple of hope, and crossing each other from a million different centers of energy and daring, those ripples build a current which can sweep down the mightiest walls of oppression and resistance." I've tried to play my part over the last 10 months that I've been back in Hollywood by being as vocal and honest as possible about who I am and how proud I am to be a part of the LGBT community. But it's going to take a movement to beat the naysayers who would rather that we remain silent, scared, and afraid. The power players in LA have managed to maintain the status quo by using cynicism and fear as tools. But I have always believed in the idea that cynicism and fear can be overcome by idealism and hope, that the power of positivity can overcome prejudice, oppression, and hate. I know it sounds cliche, but it is true. And there are certain examples we can look to from the past, examples such as the great actor and civil rights icon Sidney Poitier. Poitier, a proud African American, came to Hollywood in the late 1940s when blacks were still second-class citizens, both socially and politically. He was told that it couldn't be done, that there had never been a black leading man before, and that it would never happen. Essentially, he was told to give up. But he, like me, chose to believe in himself and in the idea that hard work, determination, and faith could break the mightiest walls of resistance and create a new era of equality for blacks in America and around the world. By 1964, Poitier had won the Academy Award for Best Actor, and by 1967, he was the biggest box office star in the nation. All because he chose, all those years ago, not to allow the doubts of others to get in his way. He had courage. He had hope. And that's what we have to do today. I'm James Duke Mason, and I want to be a trailblazer. Join me, and together, let's change Hollywood, and by doing so, change the world.